couple of these steering wheels at the swap meet for 20 bucks. So it's just a cheap wheel, but it looks pretty cool. So I picked that up for 20 bucks, and I found this in the swap meet as well. It's the steering wheel install kit for he was asking 10 bucks. I got this for 5 bucks. So the thing about this is it's for the Grant 3-bolt style. So there's the 3-bolt deal there, but it comes with came with the nice black shroud or whatever that goes around it too. And then I got this adapter here on Amazon for 20 bucks, which is the same price as the steering wheel, but that was just a cheap swap meet find. So this adapter here takes it from 3 bolts to 6, and has 2 different bolt patterns. So this here will fit on the old Chevys, like the FireBird, or the old GM Pontiac Buick Olds. So that'll fit on there. And then on this end here, I have this adapter, and the steering wheel will fit on the adapter, hopefully. And there's a horn button built into this. And this came with the steering wheel, and this came with the Grant install kit. So we should be able to make it work with all that. And this adapter here. So 20 for the wheel, 20 for the adapter, 5 for the install kit, 45 bucks total. This old girl's got a pretty cool factory steering wheel. I'm not sure if it's leather or not, but it's a pretty cool factory steering wheel. But this is a little bit cooler, I think. It's pretty much the same design, 3-spoke, partially wrapped, no airbag. We die like men. Anyway, no airbag, no tilt. This car doesn't have tilt steering. I might change the steering column at some point, but the smaller diameter of this steering wheel, I think it's 1 inch smaller. It's slightly smaller diameter all the way around. So that'll make up for the lack of tilt steering on this car. But it's kind of a fixed column is kind of a good thing for what I'm doing. So this horn button's got to come off. The horn does work on this car. I don't want to bang on it, but it does work. So got to remove the horn button, and then just 1 bolt. So you pry this horn button off, and there's a clip on the end of the shaft, so I'll have to pop that clip off. And the wire for the horn button, usually you can push and turn and it pulls out, but I don't know if I can get my fingers in there right now or not. There she is. That there, you push it in, it's spring loaded, so you push in and turn clockwise to lock it in. You push in and turn clockwise to unlock it. And now all it is 1 nut in the middle there, and the clip on the shaft. There's 2 holes there for a steering wheel puller. Might have to use a steering wheel puller if it's stuck on there real good. Alright, I got the horn button off, I got the clip off, I got the nut off. It was 13/16 or 21 mil. So the only thing holding it on now is it's pressed on to the steering shaft on the steering column. Inside of there, there's two threaded holes, one on the left and one on the right. So this is a universal puller. It's a two-way, three-way universal puller for things that are pressed on. So this has alignment for 2 or 3. So what I got to do is I got to line this up in the center, put it on the shaft, and then I got to put the set of bolts. This universal puller comes with a bunch of different bolts for a bunch of different applications. These ones here, you can tell that the threads are worn on the end. They've been used a few times. So they thread into the steering wheel. These bolts are actually a little bit bent. They've had a little bit of stress on them. But they thread in there, and then the puller pulls on the steering wheel and it pushes on the shaft. And you have to do it equally with 2 or 3 bolts depending on your application. So I'm going to go ahead and rig that up, and then it'll come off no problem, no time. Wow, these bolts are really warped, really bent. Okay, well, apparently I forgot to record that part. I just took the steering wheel off, and I thought I was recording, but apparently not. So there's the puller and how it bolts onto the steering wheel. And then this just presses on the center shaft when you turn it. So, look at the friggin' cold weather. So now, I think this here should fit over the horn button somehow. Hey, just like that, I think. Have to double check. And I think the steering wheel was straight before, so I'm not sure if it'll be perfectly straight now. Pretty close. Okay, it's getting a little bit dark here, but I separated the Grant. This is the Grant kit for mounting the Grant steering wheel, and this is the piece that comes with the Grant steering wheel. I put it this way, and it basically it's a shroud that covers everything from the side, so it cups around like a cup, and that goes there in line with the horn. I guess this only goes one way, I think. I don't know if you can go that way or not. Oh yeah, might be able to go that way. Okay, so I took it all apart and clocked it, and I found that the horn button only lines up pretty much one way. So I got the Grant adapter on there and the collar, and then I got this Amazon adapter from 3 bolt to 6 bolt. So these, I think both adapters came with bolt kits. The Grant came with bolts, and this one came with bolts. I think the steering wheel came with bolts, so I got lots of bolts to choose from. And I think I guess I better put that center shaft nut on there. Like I said, I think that's the only way I can clock it. I think that seems to be the only way for the horn to line up. So it seems like both these adapters have to go on before the nut does. So I got them both on there. This is the original nut from the original steering wheel. Might need a washer on there or something, I don't know. It seems pretty good. So I guess I'll tighten that up and then the steering wheel can go on. I don't know if I'll have enough daylight to show you the horn or not, but all the horn is just an open closed circuit on the ground. So there's a wire here that comes off of the horn button, and that just, I can unplug that if I want to use that one. It just unplugs off the horn button there, so you just stick that in there, and then if it touches the ground, the horn will go off. It goes to your horn. But this also came with another one here, which I think is the same thing. But like I said, I'm running out of daylight, so I think I'm just going to put the steering wheel on for now. And maybe I'll do the horn. Maybe I'll do the horn later. Well, there she is. Steering wheel's locked, or the keys aren't in it right now, but I'm not really sure. I haven't hooked up the horn yet, but I did get the factory. It's so dark you can't even see, but I got the factory wire in there, and all it does is it touches on the ground, and if you touch it on the ground, the horn goes off. So I think the factory one might even fit in there. I don't know. Haven't figured that out yet, but this is the one here that it comes with, and it'll plug right into the factory. The factory wire will plug right into that. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt lining this up. Maybe it's made in China or something. So I'll probably rig that up tomorrow because it's dark and cold out now. Hey buddy. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. It's about 1 inch smaller than the factory with a flat bottom, carbon fiber on the front. I think it's rubber. I think it's rubber and plastic with aluminum, but it looks pretty cool to me. I like it. The factory one's pretty cool too, but oh well. I like to be custom and different. So maybe tomorrow in the light or whenever I get some free time, I'll hook that up, hook up the horn. But it's pretty cool. Looks good from the side and from the top. It's all smooth and black and nice. Friggin' right.